Hey, hope you're having a beautiful day. So, welcome and thank you for investing your time here. I'm Ben McDowell, and if you don't know me, then the purpose of this channel is to build goodwill with you by giving away free training that other business coaches charge thousands and thousands of dollars for. I want to speak today about self-worth as a coach. It's such a topic, and I think it's really important to cover. It would be irresponsible if I didn't. So it's your self-worth as a coach is literally directly related to the level you feel valued by the people in your life. There's a lot of people saying like, no, you need to be completely self-sufficient with your self-worth. You need to not need anyone. I actually just think that's such a dissociative pattern, and I don't think that it's actually very healthy. So I think that it's so important to be with those that respect you. You deserve it, and that's just like the ultimate in life. I think it's so important. I found that it's so important to surround myself with people who value my presence, and that they see me as worthy, and I see them as worthy to be around me. So this is very important for me to have the self-worth needed to be successful. You know how it is as coaches, like taking action all day, every day. You got to have people around that are supporting the highest version of you. So using this same strategy is how I've created clients and how I've served them to step into these new results that they wanted and to create their first clients. Here's one of them. She was really struggling. This was Janice, and she was really struggling. She'd never had a client. She'd done loads of trainings, and then I supported her into creating her first client using a specific thing in one of our trainings. But she created that first client for $3,333 USD, which is super amazing. And she's now helping women that are entrepreneurs be more successful and not get burnt out. So in NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, we have a presupposition that ties into this concept of value and self-worth really nicely. And that is that the map is not the territory, which means the words we use are not the event or the item that they represent. So each person has a very different understanding, a different map of what each word means within them. So if I were to tell you what the word success means, I would hold a different meaning than you would have. So if we both took the word adventure and defined it and described it, it would come out differently for each of us. So each human being has a different structure and a meaning for each word. And what that comes into here is that everyone values different people differently. So be around people that really see value in what you are. This is really ties into the experiences that we have in relation to the words we use, along with the meanings and the emotions we feel while we use these words, literally give the meaning to the word themselves. And this is what the map is not the territory means. So it's like when you're describing a map, when you're using a map and you're looking at the map and you're describing the map, you're actually wanting to describe what territory the map represents is, but it's not the same thing. So it means that each person uses and thinks about an event with words in a different way. And so as an NLP trainer and a business coach, I'm going to use words that produce the best results in you, not necessarily the words that produce the best results in me. But does that mean you're less valuable or less worthy? No, it just means you're different. So in NLP, we're looking at the human being from this structural, contextual, behavioral point of view. We're less interested in what's happening inside the content, and we are concerned with seeing more about like what are the patterns that are occurring that create this content? What are the patterns that are happening inside this context which the client displays this certain behavior? So we don't need to spend 200 hours looking at the person's history and their story. It's just not relevant to us. Doesn't mean it's not important. But we definitely get some of that content. But as we get the content, we're just looking primarily at the structure it represents. And that's what it means by the map is not the territory. So thanks for jumping on with me today. Encourage you to go out there, surround yourself with people that see the value in you. Look at people's words and then look at if their behavior backs up the commitments they make. Words are law in our universe. So make sure that you're hanging around people that are what we call in my company congruent, meaning when they say things, they actually behave in the same way. Have a beautiful day. Catch you in the next video.